Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both powerful and empowering: the strength it takes to overcome opposition and adversity, especially when those around you doubt your potential. In life, there will always be people and circumstances that seem to work against you. Whether it's criticism, skepticism, or outright rejection, we all face moments where it feels like the world is trying to hold us back. But what if I told you that these very obstacles are the stepping stones that lead to your success? When you stay true to your path, when you continue to pursue your goals with unwavering faith in yourself, those who oppose you will eventually witness your rise. It's an eternal truth. When you are aligned with your purpose and committed to your dreams, no external force, not even the harshest criticism or most discouraging setback, can stop you from achieving what's meant for you. The key is persistence. The more resolute you are, the more the opposition fades into the background, and your achievements will begin to speak for themselves. In today's video, we'll explore the essential elements of resilience and inner strength needed to rise above those who doubt you. We'll talk about how to harness your tenacity, use adversity as fuel, and stay focused on your journey, no matter the obstacles in your way. Life's path to fulfillment and success is rarely a smooth one. It's filled with challenges, but the right mindset can transform those challenges into opportunities for growth. Every obstacle you face, every doubter you encounter, only makes you stronger and more determined. This video will break down how you can turn opposition into motivation. We'll discuss how persistence, faith, and resilience are not just the keys to overcoming the hurdles you face, but how they also build your character and make your eventual success that much sweeter. We'll show you how staying committed to your goals, even in the face of adversity, is what will ultimately lead to your rise. Remember, when you stand firm in your purpose and keep moving forward, the doubters, the naysayers, they'll be left with no choice but to watch as you achieve what they never believed was possible. So, let's get into this and explore how, through resilience and determination, you can rise above all opposition and achieve the success you deserve. Stay tuned. Throughout our lives, we will undoubtedly face opposition from others as we strive toward our goals. This opposition may come from various sources: friends, family, colleagues, or even strangers who do not understand our vision or the path we are taking. It's natural to encounter resistance when we pursue something that challenges the status quo or requires significant effort. Opposition may arise for a variety of reasons, but it typically stems from envy, fear of change, or a lack of understanding of our goals and potential. Envy is one of the most common sources of opposition. When others see someone striving for success or achieving their dreams, feelings of jealousy can arise. This jealousy may not always be expressed openly, but it can manifest as passive resistance or direct criticism. Some people may not understand your ambition and, as a result, feel threatened by your progress. In these situations, opposition is less about your actions and more about how others perceive your success or fear their own inadequacies in comparison. Another source of opposition is the fear of change. People tend to resist what is unfamiliar or outside their comfort zones. If you're pursuing an unconventional path or challenging the norms, others may react defensively because they fear the disruption that change might bring. Change can be uncomfortable, and those who are not ready to embrace it may see your ambitions as a threat to their own stability. They might project their own fears onto you, leading to judgment, discouragement, or attempts to hold you back. Furthermore, opposition can simply come from a place of misunderstanding. Not everyone will understand your goals or why you're pursuing them. What may seem like an illogical or impractical pursuit to someone else could be the very thing that drives you. They may not see your potential or understand the deep motivations behind your decisions. When others don't share your vision, it's easy for them to express doubt or offer opinions that may seem critical or dismissive. However, this opposition is often rooted in their inability to see your potential or grasp the bigger picture of your aspirations. All of these forms of opposition can leave you feeling weary, frustrated, and even tempted to give up on your goals. There are moments when it feels easier to listen to the voices of doubt around you rather than trust your inner vision. Yet, opposition is often an inevitable part of any meaningful journey. It can become a test of your resolve and a measure of how badly you truly want to achieve your goals. When you face opposition, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. But understanding that it is a natural part of the process can help you stay focused and motivated. As you learn to navigate and overcome opposition, you gain strength, resilience, and a clearer sense of purpose. Every challenge faced is an opportunity for growth. When you learn to rise above opposition, you develop a deeper understanding of your own capabilities and grow in ways you might not have anticipated. Opposition doesn't have to break you. Instead, it can be the catalyst for your transformation. While opposition can be disheartening, it can also serve as an important factor in your growth. Challenges force you to push past your limits and confront obstacles head-on. Without challenges, there would be no opportunity to develop resilience, creativity, or problem-solving skills. It's in the face of adversity that we often discover our true potential, as we are forced to think outside the box, adapt, and refine our approach to achieving our goals. For instance, many successful people didn't reach their destinations without encountering some form of opposition or failure along the way. They faced criticism, rejection, and doubt from others, but they remained focused on their goals and refused to let those external forces dictate their future. Their focus and perseverance allowed them to transform opposition into a driving force that pushed them to work even harder and stay committed to their mission. One of the key things opposition teaches us is how to maintain focus on our goals, even when it seems like everything around us is trying to pull us in different directions. In times of difficulty, it's easy to become distracted or discouraged, but staying focused on the end goal is crucial to moving forward. When faced with opposition, take a moment to reconnect with your purpose. Reflect on why you started your journey in the first place, and remember that the opposition you face is only temporary. Your vision and commitment to your goals will always be your greatest assets in overcoming obstacles. Opposition can also help you develop problem-solving skills. In the face of resistance, you are forced to find creative solutions, adapt, and innovate. Whether it's overcoming the criticism of others, finding new ways to reach your target audience, or simply learning to navigate difficult situations, each challenge you face gives you the opportunity to build your skill set and become more resourceful. Problem solving is a critical life skill, and the more you face opposition, the more adept you will become at finding solutions and persevering through tough situations. Moreover, opposition also fosters perseverance. The more you encounter resistance, the more determined you become to succeed. Perseverance is the ability to keep going, even when it feels like the odds are against you. It's about continuing to press forward, day after day, regardless of how many times you face setbacks. It's about staying committed to your journey, even when others may doubt you. Perseverance is not just about reaching your destination, it's about the growth and strength you develop along the way. Every step taken despite opposition strengthens your resolve and brings you closer to the success that awaits you. Through opposition, you not only learn to stand firm in the face of adversity, but also grow in ways that make you more prepared for the blessings that will follow. Challenges teach you resilience, the ability to keep pushing forward even when things are tough. This inner strength becomes invaluable as you rise above the opposition and prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving great things. When you stay focused on your goal, you show yourself and others that you will not be deterred. You demonstrate that the opinions, doubts, and criticisms of others are not enough to stop you from achieving your dreams. The more you persist and stay focused on the larger picture, the more confident you become in your ability to overcome anything that stands in your way. Opposition is an inevitable part of pursuing any meaningful goal. When you decide to follow your passion, take risks, or challenge the status quo, you will inevitably face resistance. However, opposition can become a powerful driving force for success when you learn to embrace it, instead of allowing it to discourage or stop you. At first glance, opposition can seem like a setback, a signal that you're on the wrong path, or that your efforts are futile. It can make you feel as though the world is against you, leaving you vulnerable to doubt and fear. But when you refuse to let negativity affect you, opposition transforms from a barrier into an opportunity for growth. The key lies in how you respond to challenges. Instead of viewing them as obstacles, you can reframe them as opportunities to prove your determination, show your resilience, and demonstrate your ability to overcome adversity. When you face opposition, it forces you to dig deep into your inner strength, to tap into resources you didn't know you had. It's in these moments of struggle that you discover your true potential. Each challenge you overcome builds your character and confidence, preparing you for greater accomplishments ahead. The ability to remain focused on your goal, despite the opposition, is what sets successful individuals apart from those who give up too soon. Take, for example, Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential media moguls of our time. Oprah faced relentless opposition early in her career. She was fired from her first television job as an anchor because she was deemed unfit for TV. She faced numerous rejections and challenges throughout her career, but instead of allowing these setbacks to define her, she used them as motivation to rise above. Oprah transformed her early career failures into a springboard for success, ultimately becoming a symbol of perseverance. Her story teaches us that opposition can be the fuel for growth, and what seems like a rejection is often the beginning of a new chapter in our journey. Similarly, Steve Jobs faced significant opposition in his career. He was ousted from Apple, the very company he founded, after a series of clashes with executives. Jobs went on to create NXT and Pixar, and later returned to Apple, where he transformed it into one of the most valuable companies in the world. His journey was not without adversity. He faced doubt and rejection from those who didn't understand his vision, yet Jobs remained unwavering in his belief in his ideas. The opposition he encountered didn't break him. It strengthened his resolve and reaffirmed his commitment to his purpose. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, also faced tremendous opposition before achieving success. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was accepted for publication. At the time, she was a single mother living on welfare, and the idea that her books would eventually become a global phenomenon seemed impossible. Yet, despite these early setbacks, Rowling pressed on. Determined to share her story with the world, her ability to overcome the opposition she faced in her personal life and career ultimately made her one of the most successful authors of all time. Her story is a testament to the fact that success is not just about talent, but about perseverance, patience, and a refusal to give up. These examples highlight a critical point. Rising up isn't just about talent or skill. While talent is certainly important, it is the perseverance, determination, and willingness to fight through adversity that ultimately lead to success. When you embrace opposition, learn from it, and keep pushing forward, you give yourself the opportunity to achieve things that might have once seemed impossible. Opposition isn't a reason to quit. It's a reason to press harder, rise higher, and prove that you can overcome anything that stands in your way. It's crucial to understand that rising up is not a random event or a stroke of luck. It's not something that happens by chance or because of a single, miraculous moment. Instead, rising up is a process, built over time, through persistence and continuous effort. It's about staying the course and being consistent, even when the road ahead looks difficult or when others doubt you. Success is not a one-time event, it is the culmination of hard work, endurance, and a commitment to never giving up, no matter the setbacks. Rising up is a process of transformation. Personal growth is at the heart of this process. Every challenge faced, every opposition encountered, contributes to your development. You may start with doubt and uncertainty, but as you continue to press on, you develop new skills, gain more wisdom, and build your confidence. This growth makes you stronger and more capable of handling future challenges. It is also important to recognize that the process of rising up isn't always linear. Success doesn't always happen in a straight line. There are often ups and downs, moments of failure, and periods of frustration. However, these are all part of the process. Failure is not the end, but a learning opportunity. Every time you fail and get back up, you grow stronger. Each setback is a lesson that adds to your resilience and determination. Consider the example of Thomas Edison, who is often quoted as saying, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's journey was full of failure and rejection, but it was his relentless perseverance and commitment to his invention that led to his eventual success. The process of trial and error was necessary to refine his ideas, and it was only through his ability to keep trying, despite opposition and setbacks, that he was able to change the world with his inventions. Rising up is also about proving to yourself and others that you can overcome opposition. It's not just about achieving external success, but about the internal transformation that occurs when you persist in the face of adversity. Every time you persevere, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving great things. As you rise up, you also inspire others to do the same. Your journey can serve as an example for those who are facing their own challenges, showing them that success is possible, no matter the opposition. Rising up is not only about reaching your goals. It is also about the personal growth that happens as a result of your journey. The challenges and opposition you face along the way shape you into a stronger, more resilient person. Through every trial, you learn something new about yourself, your capacity to endure, and your ability to adapt to difficult circumstances. These lessons shape not only your ability to achieve success, but also your character and your perspective on life. When you rise above opposition, you begin to see challenges as opportunities for self-discovery and personal evolution. With every success, you build more confidence, and with every failure, you gain more insight into how to approach the next challenge. Ultimately, rising up isn't just about achieving external success, it's about becoming the person you need to be to handle the success that awaits. One of the most powerful outcomes of facing and overcoming opposition is the transformation in how others view you. When you set out to achieve something significant, there will always be people who doubt you, belittle your ambitions, or criticize your path. This opposition, while challenging, is often an inevitable part of the process. What many people fail to realize, however, is that overcoming these challenges and achieving success will inevitably change their perception of you. When you persist in the face of doubt and eventually reach your goals, those who once opposed you will be forced to reconsider their opinions and acknowledge your success. Your achievements will speak for themselves, standing as irrefutable evidence that their doubts were unfounded. Often, these people may have seen your vision as unrealistic or your ambitions as impractical. However, when you rise above their negativity and prove that you can achieve what they thought was impossible, you not only validate your own abilities, but you also force them to recognize their mistake in underestimating you. For example, think about how Oprah Winfrey was once told she wasn't fit for television after being fired from her job as a news anchor. Her critics believed she didn't have what it took to succeed. But Oprah's eventual rise to become one of the most influential media moguls of our time is a powerful reminder that success is often the best form of vindication. Oprah's success did not only prove her critics wrong, but it also forced them to acknowledge her strength, talent, and resilience. Similarly, Steve Jobs faced immense opposition throughout his career, including being ousted from the company he founded, Apple. Yet, he returned and reshaped the tech world, proving that his vision and perseverance were the true driving forces behind Apple's eventual success. Jobs' story forced those who doubted him to face the reality of his vision and genius. This transformation in perception is not just a personal victory but also a public one. Rising up doesn't just validate the path you've chosen. It proves that your vision, your goals, and your hard work were valid all along. It's a testament to the power of perseverance and belief in yourself, qualities that, when tested and proven, force the world to recognize your worth. Success is not only about the destination but also about how it changes the way people see you, from someone they doubted to someone they respect. As you rise above opposition and achieve success, there comes a pivotal moment of self-validation. This moment is not just about external recognition, but about recognizing your own journey and the hard work it took to get there. Those who once doubted you can no longer deny the fact that you have accomplished what they thought was impossible. This realization is empowering. It allows you to reflect on the journey you have taken and see how far you've come. Success in the face of opposition is a powerful form of self-validation. It confirms that the doubts, criticisms, and obstacles you faced did not define you, and they did not have the power to derail your progress. This is the moment when you can truly look back and understand that the struggles you faced were not just random challenges. They were part of the process that led to your success. The opposition wasn't meant to break you, it was meant to forge you into a stronger, more resilient individual, capable of achieving your goals. In this light, the success you achieve is not merely about reaching a specific outcome, but about becoming the person you were meant to be in the process. It's the culmination of not only achieving a goal, but also proving to yourself that you were always capable of it. This personal triumph is a declaration of your inner strength and confidence, something that only you can truly appreciate. It's not just about what others see. It's about the growth and transformation that took place within you, making you more equipped to handle future challenges. One of the most significant aspects of self-validation through success is that it reminds you of your own power. When you succeed despite the opposition, you realize that you are not defined by others' opinions or by the challenges you face. Your success becomes the ultimate proof of your ability to push forward, to stay committed to your vision, and to trust in your ability to overcome adversity. That inner validation is something that no external factor can take away. As you achieve success, not only do those who opposed you have to accept your accomplishments, but you also become a source of inspiration for others. When you rise above negativity, you set an example for people who are facing their own struggles and opposition. Your success becomes a beacon of hope for those who are feeling discouraged by the challenges they face. By showing them that it's possible to overcome adversity, you not only validate your own strength, but you also empower others to believe in their own potential. Take the example of J.K. Rowling, who faced rejection from 12 different publishers before Harry Potter was finally accepted. Imagine the people who had previously dismissed her story, who thought it would never succeed. When her book became an international phenomenon, those same critics were forced to acknowledge her brilliance and the power of her perseverance. Rowling's story now serves as an inspiration to countless people who face rejection or feel like giving up on their dreams. Her success proved that failure is not final, and that perseverance is key to turning dreams into reality. In this way, proving your success is not just about silencing your critics, it's about leading by example. When people see someone rise despite opposition, they are inspired to do the same. Your journey becomes a testament to the power of resilience, and it can ignite a spark in others to keep going, even when it feels like the odds are against them. Your story will show others that opposition doesn't have to be the end of the road. It can be the beginning of a new chapter in their own journeys. Just as you were once uncertain, now others will look to you for guidance, knowing that if you can overcome your struggles, so can they. Your success not only proves your worth, but also becomes a catalyst for others to keep pursuing their goals, no matter the opposition they face. In conclusion, rising above opposition and achieving success is a powerful way to prove your worth to both yourself and those who doubted you. As you achieve your goals, those who once belittled or opposed you will have no choice but to acknowledge your success. But more importantly, you validate yourself, not just through external recognition, but through the growth and perseverance that have made you stronger. Your success becomes a living proof of the fact that no one, Not even the harshest critics can stop your rise if you stay true to your purpose. And as you rise, you inspire others who are facing opposition to keep moving forward, reminding them that success is achievable for anyone willing to persevere. The opposition you face will never be the final word on your journey. Success is the ultimate response, and it's one that not only silences critics but also creates an enduring legacy of inspiration for others to follow. Keep rising, keep proving that nothing can stop you, and in doing so, you will inspire countless others to rise as well. Those who oppose you will witness your rise when you refuse to give up on your path. Every challenge, every moment of opposition, is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone that helps you grow, become stronger, and prepare for the blessings that are waiting for you ahead. The more you persist, the more you prove that no external force can stop the power of your dedication and resolve. Your rise is a testament to your inner strength and the journey you've embraced despite the struggles. Be persistent and keep faith in the path you've chosen. Hardships and opposition will only be a part of the journey, not the end of it. The trials you face today are simply laying the groundwork for your future success. When you stay committed and trust in your journey, your rise will stand as undeniable proof that no one can stop you when you believe in yourself and keep moving forward. If this message has inspired you, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more motivation and insight. By subscribing, you join a community of individuals committed to growth, resilience, and perseverance. Believe in yourself, and remember that those who oppose you will have to witness your success and rise. Keep moving forward, because in the end, perseverance and belief will lead you to the wonderful things that await you. Don't let anyone or anything stop you. Your best days are still ahead.